record this. If that's cool with y'all. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure I ask first. So y'all can see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Y'all see that? You see that profit right there?
Yes, ma'am.
You see that profit? You see that profit is off of this balance, by the way. See, that's $100, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trading S&P 500. And I did that for a reason, because that compound plan I share with everybody. I
Uh-huh.
wanted to be able to do another account to prove, because I did it myself. I follow that compound plan, weekly, because I tell everybody that. But I wanted to show, it's possible anytime. So this is just a new demo. Plus, I'm demoing this new broker, Osprey. A couple of people told me about him. I was like, all right, cool. Actually, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Okay, boom, that hit take profit. Let me do this other thing. This is another broker. This is my broker that I normally use. Okay, this is CoinEx. This is my normal broker. And I just created this account this morning. You see that? You see that? This is off of Dow Jones, okay? Off of $100 account. That's a
Okay.
50. That's a 50. And this is the S&P trades off of them. What I was trying to do was test out the margin. I'm gonna go through this in a minute, but let me go ahead and collect this profit real quick. Let me close that, because that's a 50% increase in one day. 55% increase in profit in one day. And I'm gonna show y'all how I did it with AIRO. Look, this 20%. Let's go. I did not do US 30 on this one. So what I did was, I'm gonna walk y'all through for a second. The reason why I was in the other broker is because I'm testing margin that's being used when you take a trade, even though you have like a 500 leverage. Plus, I'm trying to confirm profitability utilizing different brokers. And so that's what I'm talking about, because I'm looking at commissions.
Yeah.
My broker charges 20 cents commission off of each index trade. Okay. Oh, okay. That's my grandsons. Oh, they hear me talking. They want to run over here and be all up in the business.
Yeah.
I should have closed these trades at 3672. I'm going to do that. Let me set this up, and then I'm gonna tell you why in just a second, y'all. So this is I want to just show y'all I'm live trading 3672. I need y'all to hit that take profit, and I'm gonna leave one open. The first three is based off of the 5 minute. The last one is actually me testing based off of the 15. So I wanted to see if I can trade. Yeah. Go ahead and hit that TP. I wanted to see if I can trade S&P with my same strategy off of the 15. If I could do it off of the 15 consistently, then those are 100 pips per trade, not just 50. So, hold on one second, because my grandson tripping right now. Hold up, y'all.
Sure. All right.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
we
cool.
can.
Sorry about that. No, never mind, Nakai. We good. We good. We good. Go ahead. We good. Thank you. He all right. Sorry, one of my grandsons decided to get the paper towel, and then he just wanted to roll it all the way out. I tell you, children. Anyway, so just in case y'all don't know, my house is full of kids. I got Katrina. No, Trina. Is it okay to call you Katrina or Trina? What you want me to call you, my dear? What you want me to address you by?
I mean, you can call me Trina. That's what everybody do anyway.
Oh, okay, cool. Cause my sister named Katrina, so
Okay.
I always call her Trina. So that's what's up. And then I know we got Chris and we got Rudy on here. All right, so let's start from the beginning. First of all, how y'all been feeling practicing with AIRO right now?
Been feeling good.
I'm
Waiting,
good.
patiently for the setups. Not rushing into anything. Like it has to be perfect for me to get in. Like that bounce arrow go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking for that. If I don't see that, I ain't going.
Nice, understandable. Understandable. You know
Oh.
what? Oh, I messed myself up. You see this wick right here?
Yeah.
You see how my take profit is right here after I changed it? I should have had that's why I should have had those there and I would have been out them trades already. Dang it. Because I wasn't paying attention. Silly me. I was like, I should have kept that there. Now I gotta wait. And then it might reverse on me. So I'm like, oh, so I need to pay attention. But just so y'all know, those were wins. These first three would have been wins. And I'll tell
Mhm.
you why. I'm leaving them open because I want my money. So I needed to go back up there. Um, I'll tell y'all why. Well, I'm glad, Katrina. I'm Trina. I'm glad you. Yes, patience is key. Are
Mhm.
you trading currency pairs?
Yeah, I'm trading currency pairs. I've been looking at SPX 500,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't gotten into that one yet because I wanted a perfect setup. And I
Mm-hmm.
see like this one would have been a perfect setup if I would have just probably got on earlier or,
Mm-hmm.
started my day a little earlier, kind of watching the charts. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can get it in where I can fit it in. So,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
hmm
Boom, there we go. Take profit. Let's go.
Mhm.
yeah.
What are we talking about? I'm like that. You see what I said? I said I ain't waiting. I ain't closing these things yet. I know I'm making my money. Give me my money.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So far on this account, we 8% up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I just made this account this morning. I made it this morning because I was. First of all, I was mad because I told y'all Monday I'm mad. I ain't had access to this thing. Everybody else did. I'm mad. I lost my
Right.
trading day. You know. I mean,
Right.
I'm sure I was staying positive, but frustration is frustration. I was mad.
Exactly.
The other thing was when Tuesday I finally got it. It's been 2 months since I actually was using this thing. So I lost my license when the testing group was done. So I've been out without this thing for 2 months, and I've been
Mm.
hassling these people for it. I'm like, yo, can we get an indicator? You know.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, money.
I gotta figure out other ways to make money. I mean, I had to use Fibonacci and stuff. Come on, y'all, make it easy for me. You know. So that's why Tuesday, I was hyped. I posted my results. Y'all saw it. That was 83 pips, and I was like, that was just
Mhm.
first day back. I'm like, oh yeah, let me get my feet wet. And then yesterday, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Let me know. 83 pips on Tuesday when I posted it, and then I think at the end of the day I posted another 50 pip trade. So that's like what 100. Oh shoot, what's 83 plus 50, y'all? 133.
And I thought,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
133 pips one day, right? Just arrow. And in that last trade I think was out the money zone. So I'll talk about that in a minute. Money zone is important. You can trade
Mhm.
outside of it, but it has to be a certain setup. Um and then yesterday, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I pulled 314 pips yesterday, y'all.
Woo,
What?
that's
I mean,
good.
how did
314 pips. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, because it was multiple strategies. All right, so he thought y'all won, right?
Uh-huh.
Just a bag. Now
uh-huh.
remember, I was part of the test group, so I know 5 of them. Okay, and
Okay.
then the 6 and 7, I've been hearing things, and some people be talking about it, and I was like watching some certain chats, and nobody really gave detail, but certain little instances was talked about in the chat, and I was like, and I caught it, and my mind was thinking, and I was like, oh, that's what that strategy is. I started using that. So them 314 pips was based off of bag strategy, strategy number 6, and strategy number 7, and strategy number 5. So
Wow. So,
all of them being combined together, you just have and when I go through this, you just have to once you get all of them, you just gotta like line them up. You know how you line up like a domino train? You just
Mhm.
gotta line each strategy up as a train and then create one big strategy out of it. That's how that worked. That's how I worked it. But let's go with this one. So I don't do currency pairs no more, only
oh,
because like I said, the effort that I put into trading,
Mhm.
I rather put that effort in on a higher profitable asset, which is the indices and the metals and things like that. They're worth more per pip versus a currency pair. Currency
Right.
pairs are better for beginners, but once you get it down, hop on over to where you make more money. That's kind of how I see it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm leaving this one open because, like I said, this was based off of the M15. Now, and somebody actually asked me about Euro AUD.
Yeah.
So, I think because that's one of the 10 currency pairs that he suggests, if I remember
Mm,
correctly.
yeah.
So we can go. Let's go through that currency pair, and then I'm gonna walk y'all through how I was banking off of a US 30. This is Dow Jones and S&P and Nasdaq. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I only was messing with Nasdaq using one of the EAs because Nasdaq moves too fast for me. Oh, somebody done got a whole bunch of alerts.
Um,
um. All right, so let's go with Euro AUD. Somebody, oh yeah, somebody asked me about a setup, and I was like, yeah, that's somewhat of a setup. So money zone, very important. Most of the money being moved, you see the volatility going on, y'all. That's why it's so important. Um, Trina, when you mentioned about time to get up and trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the beginning of I think this is like a half hour before London European session opens.
Okay.
That's the beginning of the money zone. Yeah, it's probably optimal to get up and trade, but you don't have to, darling. You really
Yeah.
don't. You really don't. Um, the thing is though, if the earlier you get up, the more opportunities are available. That's the thing. So if
Gotcha.
you can only trade during the US session, then that's all you could trade. But there, if the way you'll make your opportunities is if you have a bunch of pairs open, and let's say like they're all euro pairs, and if all euro pairs are giving you arrows, that's going to be like five opportunities for you right then and there, and you
Mm-hmm.
still just got up only during the US session. That's all. So
Gotcha.
I wouldn't
Okay.
put don't put too much stress on getting up early. Hold on one second, y'all. Hey,
Okay.
I'm gonna call y'all. Chill out. So that's my other grandson. So yeah, I wouldn't stress about it now. Cause me, I was doing that like a month ago. I was getting up at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to
Mm-hmm.
trade London session, but I was using Fibonacci and stuff like that. So, I had to in order for certain setups to appear. But with this bag, man, I ain't getting up unless I feel like it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, look at this. This is beautiful. This right here. If you did get up, look at
Mm-hmm.
that. That's a bag entry. So bag entry, like he told y'all, bounce. So when the arrow appears, you
uh-huh.
need to confirm a couple of things. Make sure that it's a bounce from the zone that it's coming from. Down arrow, bounce off of resistance. Up arrow, bounce off of support. The bounce can just be a wick, one candle with a wick. That still counts as a bounce, as long as that sucker touched the zone, right?
Okay.
And then the next thing you want to confirm is the candle where the arrow appeared. Did it close under or above the moving average? If it's down, it needs to close under. If it's above, it needs to close. If it's up, it needs to close above it. Okay, that's the
Okay.
other thing you want to confirm. An additional confirmation that I do, but you don't necessarily have to. If you feel like you're not comfortable, another confirmation is look at this would be your candle that you take your trade on, right?
Right.
If you're not really comfortable, check the candle color. If it's a down arrow, check and see that it's pink or red. If it's down and it's green, maybe that ain't the candle to get in on. Wait another candle if you're not confident. Okay, I'm supremely confident in this indicator, so I would take that candle if it was a bright green and it showed down. You know what I mean? But if you're not comfortable, look at the trend color change too. These trend color candles are important. I don't normally trade based off of that, but would you stop? But they are important for you to look at just to kind of view when the trend is changing or not. That's all that is. Can you move out of the way? I got this one kid keep going up and under my daggone power cord. Like I'm like, now you want to do this? Um anyway, so there we go. Arrow, so it's a bounce, arrow, go. The other thing you want to do about hey, I'm on the phone, calm it down. The other thing you want to think about is I'm not sure if there was a support zone here, but I doubt it. Is you want to check this would be your entry count how many pips it is from the zone. Okay.
See, that's where the pip thing is throwing me off somewhat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right here, you can start and count, drag it to the zone. That's now here, each broker is going to show it differently. Okay, depending on the asset that you trade in. The middle number is your pips. So on currency pairs, 225 is actually 22.5 pips. Okay.
On all currency pairs, right?
Depending on how your broker shows it, but yes.
Got you.
If your broker shows it like this, that 22.5 pips. Some brokers add a 0 on at the end, okay? And it's still 22.5, all right? So only with currency pairs. I'll show you what it looked like when I get to indices, because that number means something different, okay? But that middle number is your pips that you're going to count. Now, here's the thing. Bounce, arrow, go. You're going to catch 20 pips if it's 20 pips away from this zone. And we just saw it was 22.5. That's a good trade. Take the trade all day. Okay? 20 pips and dip. Don't try and hold it and try and catch 40 pips or something like that. No, this is your first time using this thing. Just get good at catching 20 pips first and then roll out. You'll get another opportunity again later on another pair or something like that. Okay, we could talk about how you start compounding your trades and stuff. All right, but yeah, 20 pips, that's a good trade. Take the trade and bounce, and then let it hang out. And you want to know why this was such a good trade? You ain't had no drawdown when that candle closed. So here's the other thing. When this arrow appears, that arrow will stay there when the candle closes. Okay, because when when that alert appears is when the candle has closed. When you get that alert, quickly get over here, do your analysis, and jump in. Because see, this thing could have started within the first 30 seconds and did that drop. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you would have probably got in down here because you were a little slow with your analysis. So you got to get build your speed up to analyze each trade quickly. That's also very important, and that also contributes to your profitability. The faster, hey y'all, I'm sorry y'all, hold up. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Kids was fighting. I apologize. Only because I'm in down here. All right, y'all. So anyway, so we good with the bag entry method on that one, the pips and everything. Did that help clarify something?
Yes, it did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now that was such a good trade because that was close to the opening of London session. If y'all up, those are one of the best opportunities to get during London session. So now let's say I'm not up at that time for sure. So you ain't catching me at this time. Like I said, unless I feel like it and I can't sleep at night or something, then I'm like, all right, let me go see if I can take a trade, something like that. Now, this arrow is more my time period. So this is 7:15 in the morning is when this arrow appeared. Okay. So when this arrow appeared, you got to bounce from a zone. Even if it's this far back, it don't matter. This is still a bounce. Okay. So we got the bounce, you got the arrow, and now you got to count your pips to the next zone. Okay. So this candle will be your entry candle. Okay. Remember, you got to speed up your analysis so you make sure you get in, because we, even though the arrow indicator is telling you alert, we got to keep those sniper entries in point, right? So that speed is going to be critical. You're going to take your arrow, count how many pips is it from the zone. It's about 19.5 pips. It ain't 20, but it's close enough. Take the trade. That's all. But you might not catch 20 pips. Put it for 15. Same thing. You still catching pips. It still went 20 and went a little bit above 20. I would still put my take profit at 20 and then just see if it'll generate a wick. But if it doesn't and you're not comfortable, put 15, put 18. It don't matter. You don't have to put the 20. Just put something because you're going to catch pips off of this. Okay. So the 20 pips are not always guaranteed. So whatever you got to the zone, I would actually put that as my take profit and then go. Now, if you actually got in late, so let's say you didn't get in down here and say you got in right here, then what you would do is still measure from your entry point. And that also depends on your spread too, because sometimes your spread for your broker, even though it's down here, let's say your broker spread has you starting right here where your entry is. That's gonna cut off your take profit. Okay, so you still gotta measure. So let's say you gotta get in right here based on the spread and still measure. Now it's at 16 pips. Put your 15 pips in, take your profit and run. That's all. You just ain't gonna catch 20 on this one, but you still gonna catch some pips. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now it's off a euro. I don't even like that pair. Now I'm gonna show. I see something in this thing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna start showing y'all something else. This is strategy number 6 that he getting ready to tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I'm gonna drop some little knowledge to y'all. I'm not gonna try to overwhelm you, but I already see I see the setup, so I'm gonna just tell y'all. All right, this right here with this broker, with this these candles right here. This is off the 15. This is important. This is based off of the M15, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
These candles right here is important. What this is this is market maker stuff right here. Remember, remember Nate said in his call, he was like, when you start learning about market makers and institutional trading, you're gonna be mad because everything you learn, it don't matter. And it's true. Fibonacci don't matter. Doesn't. Nope. When I caught 314 pips yesterday, I could care less about Fibonacci levels now.
True.
you know, I
So
don't
true.
I don't care. Well, why should I? Because I see now what the markets is doing. He opened my eyes with that. I was like, what? These 4 candles, market makers, what they trying to do? They trying to drive price down. They trying to make you think we going down on Euro AUD. So they did these little 4 candles. When you see like 4 candles right there, not 2. We on currency pairs. It's different on indices. When you see 2 like that, wait. Okay. See 2 more in that zone. When that candle come up, when that 4th candle come out and close, take the trade on the next candle as a buy. Run it up. That's how this
Oh.
worked. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I did that. That on them S&Ps, and I'm gonna show
You
y'all
really
in a minute.
confused me on that one, Jackie.
I confused you on that one. I
Yeah.
know. I probably went a little bit over y'all, but this is being recorded too, so y'all can actually go back and watch what I'm talking about. But I'm telling you like this. These 4 candles, what this means is market makers. Market makers is who makes the markets. That's what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything that you learn as a retail trader, that's what we all are. We're considered retail traders because we ain't got millions of dollars or billions of dollars to make the market. We're retail traders, so we trading off of the crumbs that's happening. Okay, now what they doing right here is they trying to drive the price down as low as it possible to create this support zone and strengthen it. That's what they doing. So they selling, 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 right? And now once this, you see 4 candles down there. On the 4th one, it comes out, it closes. Next candle, take the trade up. Same thing if it did it up here. You see it. There's like 1, 2, 3. That's not enough for me. I need a 4th candle up there. But if there was 4, next came out, next candle, take the sell. You see what I'm saying? And actually just work both ways too. And the thing about it is, and you're going to run this back. I suggest when I get y'all the recording of this, run it back. And then when Nate comes back and does a video on it, watch that thing, run it back, study it, master it. If you master this strategy, in addition to the bag, you have no problem catching pips. You have no problem meeting your goals. Just practice it and master it. Literally, he just told me this on Friday, and that's what I've been practicing for the rest of this week too. So I'm always in demo. Even after I told y'all I made my live goal on Tuesday, as soon as I got my indicator, as soon as I
Mm-hmm.
hit live, I go into demo because I need to practice, and I always am practicing. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day to practice because it's NFP day. Y'all know about NFP, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, for those that don't know about NFP, NFP means it stands for non-farm payroll. So what that means is anybody, all the jobs and all the income and the employees and the economy of our country, it's important they need to do reports off of that. So if everybody and unemployment claims and things like that, when those numbers is low, that means our economy's not doing that good, right? When the numbers is high, that means we're doing great. Whenever that's news is important. A lot of in regards to the bag indicator, news helps move price. In
Mm-hmm.
regards to the overall market, news is important for you to understand what's going on. Okay. And news generates volatility. Volatility stimulates momentum. The bag indicator is a momentum trading method. So you need the volatility to stimulate the momentum for the bag indicator to generate an alert so you could catch your pips. That's how that all works. Did y'all follow me on that?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. If you didn't, it's cool. You just let me know. But I just
And
want. Hmm.
your setup actually looks different from mine. Like I would like mine includes two moving averages, and plus the like the colors like the pink and the red aren't showing up on my graph.
Really?
So mm-mm.
Did
So
you
who
did you change the colors according to his video?
uh-uh.
Huh. Like you didn't do like properties and all that. You didn't do this.
You know what? I probably you know what
It's okay. You know what?
I did change my colors now that I think about it like the first day.
That's okay. I was wondering why he had that in his video. I'm like, why you do that? No. You know what you do? Go in your chart, come back into the chart properties. You know what I did? I just right clicked and put chart properties, hit reset, and then okay. I
Thank
don't know why he
you.
did that.
Let me see.
See if that worked.
When I hit reset, it took me to black and white candles.
In this right here,
Yeah.
do you have a color scheme picked? Black and white?
The color scheme, it gives me three options.
Yeah. Was one of them already highlighted in here or no?
Uh-uh.
And yours came out black and white. Like it don't look like what my screen look like right now. This right
Mm-mm.
here.
Uh,
After you hit
nope.
reset.
Nope, it doesn't.
All right, hit reset and then hit OK and tell me what if it helped.
Okay. Now it took me to the that color.
It did. All right. So does
Uh-huh.
it look better now or no?
Well,
You don't have arrow on there yet, right?
when I put arrow on here, let me
Oh, you know what? If you did all those changes and you saved it as a template and then you put arrow on there, and once you put it back, it's gonna do it again. So the once you reset it the way you have it right now,
uh-huh.
drag arrow back onto your chart as if you're putting it on a brand new chart, and then put it on there, put in select whatever boxes you need to select, and then resave that template
Okay.
and see if that helped, and use that template and see if it now looks like mine.
Okay. And if not, I'll just probably catch up with you later.
Yeah, we cool. Yeah, we gonna be doing this for another hour and a half, so after that we
Okay.
be good. All right, cool. All right, so any questions on Euro AUD and what we just went over? Like I said, that strategy six is the only thing I was saying that for is this is a two position trade for me. That's why I mentioned that, which is what I did with S&P. So that's why I thought that was going to be important. You could just normally practice your bag. So get the bag entry down first. Okay. And then when you're ready, you start adding the additional strategies on there. So like you just form like a train. So
Mhm.
like I said, them 314 pips came off of me linking each strategy back to back to back as I saw the setups happening. Okay, that's what that was. And I'll tell you, and I'll show you how I just did that just for S&P. But okay, would you, Lord have mercy, Jesus, y'all, sorry. Son, go. Oh, I apologize. Let me see. Oh, that's, by the way, that's 50 pips right here. Just letting y'all know that. That's 50 pips. We still chilling. We still chilling right now, and let it keep going. This trade right here, I'm trying to have that thing go 100 pips. Remember, I told y'all I'm practicing. I'm practicing off of the M15, and so off of the M15, I want them to go 100 pips. I'm trying to make sure that it will. And so what I'm going to do with that for y'all is if I could continue to do this successfully all next week, there ain't even no point to trade anything else. Just
Mhm.
pick one asset and just follow this one strategy. That's it. You don't even need to trade multiple things anymore. You know what I mean? There ain't no point. If I just told you on S&P, you take one trade and you go make 100 pips, what is the point of you trading anything else?
Right.
Take your pips, walk away for the day. That's all you need to do.
Mm.
You can do it every day, but just take your piss and walk. But you already know my compound plan. I only do 75 in a week. So again, that's why I stress this. I love this indicator. I'm taking one trade, one day, 1 hour, and I'm done for the week. I'm just trying. I just love this thing. All right, so that was Euro AUD bag entry. You had two for the day if you were up in the beginning of the London session.
Mm.
All right. So, any questions on that one? We good? If you have questions, feel free to
Yeah.
ask. There's no problem. It's just us.
You talked about that four candle, the four candle. It has to be four candles in or wicks. Would the wicks work or just the candles? It has to be actual candles.
You know what? Nate told the way Nate showed it to me. It had to be
Mhm.
candles.
Ah, okay.
I haven't seen it when it was just wicks. Come on, boo. But the way he was showing it to me, it had to be candles. So I would stick with candles right now. I wouldn't trust wicks. Cause
Okay.
you know what all wicks is doing is people trying to trick you.
Exactly.
And then as you can see, I hope you see this as a
Um,
W that formed right here. When that happens, you see that? That's a W that formed.
yeah.
Boom, take off. And you know you always trade the fourth leg of the W, you know? So uh, uh, Lord have mercy, this boy keeps going up and under my power cord every 5 seconds. But yeah, I would definitely just focus on the four candles off of currency pairs. Now I'm like I said, I'm testing the same strategy on the indices, and I did not have four candles. I only had two. Um, so I need to make sure that it's consistent. That's why I'm not focusing on that. But he
Mm.
specifically said on currency pairs, and he specifically said on the 10 that he recommended, because that's what they do. And on top of that, Bobby, which y'all should know who Bobby is, a part of Pipology. He was also confirming the same thing. So I was on a call with both Bobby and Nate at the same time, because I saw something else that I was telling them, and they were like, "Yeah, it was this, and this." So all that's gonna come together for y'all. Is just that when I see patterns, I'm just like Nate. I see patterns, and I trade based off of patterns. And when I see a pattern happen, I'm like, "All right, bet." Is that a strategy that I can now use consistently to catch pips? And what's my drawdown? Because I'm not trying to be in the negative. Would y'all stop, y'all? Jesus. um, I'm not trying to. You guys, this is not fire engine time. Jeez. Anyway, uh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we were on the card. I saw this trend. I'm trying to confirm that this actually works. So, but that's how that worked. Now, if we good with is there another currency pair y'all want me to go to before I go to my trades with the indices?
Um, no, I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at any pound connection. I don't know. Let's do pound.
You want to pay on USD?
Yeah, pound USD.
Everybody love this thing. I, yeah, well, I'm right there. People be trading Euro USD, and I can't freaking stand that pair. I hate it. I don't trade that pair at all.
Yeah, I
My,
also don't like it. I don't like
it's
it.
it's a crappy moving pair. And you see the spread. This irks me so much because this just tells me there's so many people trading it. It keeps the spread down, and I'm like, why? That pair is just ugly. Like I don't know. I don't see how people make money off of that thing. It don't move. You know what? I think it is. I'm a trend trading trader. Okay, I like momentum. I like speed. I like volatility. The pound pairs give me that speed and volatility all the time. I
Yeah.
personally don't trade pound dollar. I would prefer pound yen or something like that. I trade the dragon all the time, but
Ah,
you know, you gotta. That's what I like, the adrenaline. That's pretty much what it is, and those pairs give me the adrenaline that I want. We had 61 pips and it's messing around. Come on, man. I just need that show me 10 so I can get my 100 and bounce. um, would you stop? I'm on a call. Mind your business. All right. So here's let me fix this because it looks like I don't have my, unless it broke that resistance zone up there. Yeah, you sure did. I ain't got no resistance zone anymore. Look
yeah.
at that move. Okay, this thing right here. You see these candles, and there's a wick. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I would not be as confident because of that wick. Even though it actually ended up doing that,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be as confident. I wouldn't. But this right here is, see that?
Oh yeah. I see
That one. And see how it's in the money zone? Also, make sure you find them in the money zone too.
Yeah.
You need that. You need that movement. Y'all see that? See, 71 pips.
Uh,
Yeah. I love this indicator. Oh my gosh. And I'm doing this off $100 account. That's why I was telling people, man, come on, y'all. Y'all got money. You got $100 to put in here. Come on. Come on. Go ahead, yo. Then go out. Get over there. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, all right, so bounce off of, and this is during Asian session too, y'all. So I have a couple of people's that's in that I trade with that are on the West Coast, so they could have caught this trade and then rode that sucker all the way up. Okay, go ahead. Just walk over it. Okay, I can't talk to you right now. I'm in a call. Jeez. All right, sorry, y'all. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you got the bounce from the zone. Okay. You
uh-huh.
got the arrow. So the arrow came. You confirm bounce. Arrow is closed above the moving average. Take the trade. Next candle. Go. All right. 20 pips. Now it's because it started in Asian session. It might have been a little slower. So your 20 pips, I mean, you had a little bit of drawdown, like 2 pips, but your 20 pips was reached right here. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I thought it was interesting because what you I thought you was going to get another arrow, as like another signal to keep going up, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, we
but
did
guess
that.
what?
Yeah.
It's right
Uh-huh.
here. It's this one.
Um,
So this move started from here, market makers. Okay?
okay.
Market makers drove the price down, right? You drove it down. It
Uh-huh.
came out, okay? And then actually right here, it closed outside of the zone. And as it closed, take the trade right here. Buy. First position. Okay?
Okay.
First position buy. Then you get an arrow alert, and it's still a valid bag entry, even though it's close to the end of the money zone. Still a bag entry, right? Bounce, arrow, go. Now when you get this second position, 20 pips, right? Do you get 20 pips before the end of the day? If you got here, you got drawdown because it's towards the end of the day, 14 pip drawdown.
Yeah.
And then let's see, do you get 20 pips? Nope, you only get like 8. So you got to carry it through to the next day, 12, and then you get another bounce. And then we get 20 pips close to here. But by the time you get your 20 pips, another bag entry just happened. So you get a third
Boost.
position, right? Because he
Yeah.
tells you when you get 2 consecutive arrows, take the trade as long as it's still a bag entry. And it is bounce, arrow, go. Would you stop? I'm in a call. So now the key. I'm sorry, y'all. I need y'all to stop. Here. Okay, go to your mama. Your mama's in there. Go ask her. All right, sorry, y'all. The thing about it is with that third position trade, you can go another 20 pips. So this is how you link it all together. And I'm gonna show y'all because this is exactly what I did with S&P. Oh my goodness, sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Now, 3 positions. So I'm gonna have 3 calculators up for you guys, so you can see what it is that I did. I'm at 82 pips, y'all. Yay! I cracked this code. This is old game over, y'all. Come on, man. I'm hyped for this thing. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. All right, 3 calculators for a reason. I'm just gonna tell y'all how many pips this one move is going to give you just based off of, let's see, those 3 positions. Okay. And I'm going to link 1, 2, 3 strategies. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
All right. So first position, market maker strategy. That's what he's going to go over with y'all. Strategy number 6, right? Take the buy here. First position. You do not have a take profit just yet. He's going to teach y'all 20 pips and dip. You could do that. It actually goes for most likely 50 pips. You could do that. Or you do what I do and you wait. You don't know your pit take profit just yet. Just take the buy. All right.
Yeah.
It's what this does. It's going to signal for you a bag entry is getting ready to happen. That's what this does. Okay. It's an indicator of the alert getting ready to happen. You use the alert to signify for you your take profit. So take the buy here. Wait till you get an alert. When this alert comes, was that y'all? Oh, y'all just got a whole bunch of stuff popping. um, all them currency pairs y'all doing. When the bag entry happens, you make confirm it's still a bag entry, which it would be. All right, you got your second position. Now you only going for 20 pips from the bag entry. So what you do is you got 2 positions up. All right. First position is right here. When you get it, you start, you take your buy. By the time the bag entry happens, that position has already made 57 pips. Do you see that middle number? 572? That's 57.2 pips already.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. By the time the bag entry even happens. All right. So we keep this number in mind. I'm keeping it here for a reason. We have 57.2 pips in profit so far. First position. Second position just opened up, right? You gonna shoot for what? 20 pips. 20 pip and dip off of these bag entries off of the 15. All right. Second position is gonna have 20 here. I'm doing this for a reason. Y'all about to see how you're gonna catch 100 pips and more plus. All right. Now you take your position right here. Second position starts right here. You got drawdown. It don't matter. It's 14 pips. Your drawdown is 40 pips. You ain't never getting anywhere near them 40 pips here. Okay. That's
Yeah.
why that's why these bag entries are so important and accurate. You ain't hitting that stop loss. All right. So now, and plus you at the end of the money zone. You want to know what happens, why this is such a great entry? Because at the end of the money zone, the volatility is dropping. This is pound dollar. This thing ain't got no more movement after this. It's going to chill for a while until what? It starts to ramp up close to the London session again the next day. So you could chill. You take your trade right here. Wait a minute, Kyrie. And now you wait. So now you take your trade right here. You got your drawdown, like I said, and you wait for your 20 pips. You get 15 right here. And then look at that. This, I would not put another position in, even though it looks like a market maker entry. I wouldn't put another position in because I got two candles that's only two full candles is in there. The other two are wicks. I'm not confident in that, even though it still does it, but that's just me. You could practice it and tell me if it works out for you that way with the wicks, but I want some candles. But you could take a third position. I'm not going to do that right now. Here you go. Wait till you get you get your 20 pips, right? So if you had your take profit, like right here, both of them have the same take profit, 20 pips reached, right? So the second position would have closed out for 20 pips. Your first position, okay, it was already 57 pips in profit when it came here. It just gained another 20 pips, right? Look at that. Now it's the total of 77. I love it that somebody just took a trade. I heard that. Oh, I just want y'all to know I'm about to hit 100 pips. You see that? Boom. Oh my gosh. I got 100. Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. How many pips did I make today? That's 180 pips I just did today. I hope y'all know this. That's 180 pips. Oh my god, and it's still going too. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. It's probably still going. I'm probably gonna be. I ain't even mad at it. I ain't even mad at it. And I'm gonna tell you how long my trades took too. We're gonna show. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right. So by the time this candle here, bag entry happened. All right. But you already closed your pips. All right. So you got your 20 secured, and then this one 77 secured. So right here, that's 97.2 pips off of this starting from here. It's almost 100 pips in like a day, a little less than a day, right? And then if you up, you see you got another bag entry. Take another 20 pips. So now you got 117 pips off of 3 positions all in less than 1 day. All just using AIRO. You see what I'm saying now? That's off a currency pair, and I don't even do those anymore. You know what I'm saying? And if you wanted to, you want to be a little risky and add a fourth position in here, you could, and you could have had another 20 pips. Well, whatever this was, I would have took the buy right here, and then let's see if you had that fourth position. So you did the buy right here to the bag entry. That was already 20 pips. So that technically this is a 40 pip trade again. So what's that? Like 150 something pips in 4 positions. If you did that, come on, y'all. We sleeping on this. I expect everybody after this call. I expect pips to be caught. There's no reason you not catching no pips off this.
Exactly.
Okay. Right. No reason.
Yeah, when I was looking at when we first set it up, I looked at it and I said, I think you can make more money you doing that. Because that's what I was looking at. I was saying there's more pips here than just waiting for the arrow. But I said, you know what? I'll just go by what I'm
Yeah.
When I looked at it, because there's resistance there. So I said that should bounce off. But
yeah. Now at this time, since we don't have no resistance here, I have no idea where the resistance zone is. But I can tell you this. This actually is a nice driver for this. So if there was a resistance zone sitting up here, because actually that happened with S&P, and I can kind of walk y'all through that. If there was a resistance zone sitting up here, like probably around here or something like that, okay? If there was a zone here, you could tell that's not 20 pips, right? However, This little market maker thing right here that you see with the wicks, it's going to
Mm-hmm.
drive it through it. That's what that did, because it did it today on S&P. I literally utilized this strategy for today. So it will drive it through it. I'm telling you, they want to drive the price down. You take the buy because they want to go up. That's what they're trying to do. So everybody that thought we were going to be in a sell, they got eaten up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Took
yeah.
all your money, and then take the buy and ride with it. This is institutional trading. Follow the money, follow the banks, follow the market makers. That's what all this is. And then did you see any RSI in my screen? I ain't got no RSI. I ain't got no other moving averages. I ain't got no other indicator except AIRO and the knowledge of the strategy. That's it. And I'm so glad I ain't got to draw no more Fibonacci lines. I know Alvin's sitting up here like, thank God she finally told me about the indicator, so we ain't got to do Fibonacci lines no more.
Know me well, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that's pound dollar. Pound dollar was great though. This is an excellent move. And the other thing too is this. Um, it works because you following the trend. Remember the overall trend. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
zoom out. More greens. You ain't even got resistance right now. Okay? We in an uptrend. Follow the trend,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. And it'll work for you. I actually got eaten up yesterday because I tried to be acting like I was smart, and I thought I could counter trend trade, and I got eaten up. I'm like, okay, stick with the trend. You know, I mean, I don't win every single trade. I mean, I'm not 100% accurate, but I'm damn near 90% accurate. And I'm using this to maintain that accuracy. I hate going below 90%. I don't like it. 80% is not good enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just me. That's the standard I hold myself to. Cause otherwise I'm not gonna make no money, pretty much. But 180 pips, y'all. I just made 18% in a day. Oh my gosh. And I did not trade US 30 on here only because this broker it was sucking up my margin. So I
Mm-hmm.
could not add another position. So now I'm gonna go through that with y'all. We good with pound dollar?
We good. Yeah.
Okay. Sure,
Yeah.
you sure everybody don't have no other questions on it? By the way, this thing right here that's at the top of the line here. Oh, the other reason why this was good. Another strategy he gonna teach y'all: Asian session breakout. So if you are up during Asian session, so Asian session starts at like 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern time, and it ends
Mm-hmm.
about 1 a.m. Eastern time. If you are up, what you could do is trade the high and low of the breakout. This is the high of the Asian session. First candle that closes out of it, take the buy if it's going up. If it breaks below it, take the sell. It's going down. This works perfectly because you take the buy and it was already in an uptrend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you just follow the trend. Didn't even matter if there was resistance. So here, let me link that all up for you again. All right. When this happens to start it, okay, and this happens to start it, and these things happen like on a 3-day interval, okay, when this thing happens, start the trend, take the buy. Bag entry, take the buy. Another one, somewhat of a market maker move, take the buy. Another one, bag entry, take the buy. Momentum is happening here. It's breaking whatever they want it to drive it up. Take the momentum. Breakout of the Asian session, take the buy, go up. That's like 5 positions excellently. So honestly, that could have been like a 200 pip trade. And then on top of that, if you just want to follow the trend, follow the color candles and don't get out till that thing hits a resistance zone or the candle turn another color. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that strategy. And that's actually, it might be the strategy he put out today. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the video yet. He did put out a new strategy out today. But that's one of the strategies is to trade via the trend color. Just follow the trend. I'm not good at that. I like to count pips and be out. So That's just me. But if you better, I mean, you could be better at that than I am. I mean, each strategy actually is tailored to what kind of trader you are. If you don't know what kind of trader you are, just practice each strategy. One of them is going to feel real good to you. One of them is going to be the one that speaks to you. And when that does, that's the one you stick with. Bag strategy all day. Everybody should be doing that, right? Because that's the basis and foundation of this indicator. You cannot tell me you are not catching piss with the bag strategy because we just went over it for like the last hour on
Mm-hmm.
how it works on anything, right? And I got oil on. I actually did it on oil yesterday too. It works on oil. It works on anything.
Oh.
So you just follow the strategy. Bag. The other strategies are just additional tools in your arsenal to trade with this indicator. But those additional tools eliminate the need for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. I mean, people want to talk. I mean, we if we came from Pipology, we all know about Jeremy and the NBA strategy. You know, I personally can't stand it. Because I don't mess with RSI. I hate that indicator. Anything that
Yeah.
got to do with RSI, I completely close my ears. I don't hear anything. That's just me. I've never been successful with that. As you can see, Jeremy is very successful with it. More power to him. I can't mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for me. Other indicators. I mean, when you go in here and you see all these indicators in here, I don't mess with none of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I will mess with this because I just need to know if something's trending or not. I'll mess with this so I'll know if something how volatile something is. But that's about it. I don't pay no attention. Alligator can't stand that indicator neither. I really can't. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much somebody tried to get me to learn that alligator and do the when the thing crosses the lines and stuff like. I'm like, no, too much, too
Yeah.
much. I can't mess with that. I like my screen clean. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I like it clean. If any, I'm a price action trader. Follow the candles. The candles are telling you what's going on. The indicators. Number one issue I have with indicators is because they are lagging. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they'll show you information, but it is too late, you know. But Bobby and Bobby is a technical analysis whiz. He has them indicators on there. I actually said to Bobby just the other day, I was like, he was trying to show me something on the screen. I was like, Bobby, is that the RSI on there? He said, yeah. I said, I can't hear you now. I can't. He was cracking up. I said, no. Mm-mm. And by the way, I have never met Bobby personally. I literally just got started talking to Bobby just recently. Nathan, never met him before a day in my life. Not until I was on the test group with the indicator. Those two right there are essential to my trading profitability because they know more than I do. I've been trading for 4 years, but I'm very limited on what I know because I'm the kind of person is I find what works and I stick with it until it breaks.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like to know a lot of information. You heard it, I got like 5 kids in this house. I ain't got time to stuff my brain, with additional information. Just give me something that work. So that's why I keep this indicator. So now let's go to the indices. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got my CoinX. This is my don't pay no attention to the chart because I don't have AIRO on here because this is separate. What I did was wait a minute, I'm gonna call. Hold on, baby. What I did was I had on this demo on this, I had US 30 on here on AIRO. What I did was I looked. Here's those two candles I was talking about. Market maker move.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another. This is another strategy right here. This arrow. That's strategy number 7 right there. This is two strategies that happened plus the two bags. Follow me on this. This is how, and this is US 30, but this is exactly what I did for US 500. And because I didn't get in this time of day, I'm showing y'all how I was still able to catch 180 pips just coming in at like 8 o'clock in the morning, even though all this stuff happened like 4 hours ago. So, market maker move. All right, one of those two candles, and I'm on the M5. Okay. By the way,
Why do you use the M5?
that's actually what Nathan suggests for the indices and the metals, the M5, the
Oh, okay.
scalp. Remember, he teaching everybody to scalp. These are not swing trades.
Okay.
But you can make it into a swing trade if you want to. I personally don't like the swing trade because I'm cheap. I don't like to pay swap charges. So I just, I mean, I don't want to pay it. I'm like, somebody said to me, they were like, "Yo, you just did $1,000 trade. You could have held that to the next day." Yeah, but I would have had to pay swap charges off that 1,000, so I would have lost like $20. He's like, "But it's $20." I'm like, "Yeah, that's $20. That's I would have lost. I want my $20." I ain't paying no swap charges. You will not
The
catch
reason you
me,
look
huh? What'd you say?
the reason you look below time frame is because of the volatility,
It
and
sounds like
it moves so many pips.
it sounds like
You run the
you're
higher
breaking
time
up.
frame
I can't hear it.
minute.
You breaking up. What did you say?
I mean, you to lower time frame because of the volatility
Yeah,
of US 30.
yeah.
You
Hey,
can
Jackie, what was the question?
compare a regular pair time frame to US 30. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wouldn't be.
A 15-minute ain't gonna move the same. Doesn't move the same on US 30 versus GU.
Exactly. It doesn't. It moves way different, and that's the other thing why I moved away. So he was just talking about the differences between indices and currency pairs. They are different. They move differently. You have to have a different mindset when you trading indices. I have to have a different mindset when I'm looking at an indice chart versus a currency pair chart versus a metals chart versus commodities. Each one I have to have a different mindset, me personally, because what was that? Oh, I thought somebody
No.
said something. I was just saying that's just how I move it because I need to keep it in mind how something moves. I need to remember what time of day it is, what session am I trading in, all of that. And like he said, the volatility is important on each one, and everything moves. Matter of fact, you can't look at Euro AUD and expect it to kind of move similarly to pound dollar. They're two different markets, right? So they're going to move differently. Even though it's a currency pair, I would say treat each instrument that you're trading as its own market and focus on just that and master that. Okay, sons, okay. All right. So that was one thing. So it was a good point they brought up. But this was US 30, so market maker move happened. Plus this thing right here, when you see a down arrow going into a zone, that is institutions trying to drive the price down as well. Next candle, take the trade opposite direction. Okay, so I got technically two positions would have came up out of this. I got my market maker move, strategy 6, plus I got a bank induction move happening. I'm taking two positions on the next trade, the next candle. Two. And then I wait. Remember, I said you don't even know what your take profit is yet until you get a bag arrow. Okay, here it comes, the first one. Right, this is a valid bag entry. Bounce, arrow, go. Okay, that's third position. And here's another arrow in consecutive. Fourth position. Right there, that's four positions you would take it all the way. Now, on the indices, your take profit is 50 pips per trade off of a bag entry. Okay. And this is why I was, again, this is how I made my 314 pips yesterday, y'all. So this thing right here started right here. You got, now, see how that middle number is different now? That is actually 183 pips. That's 183 pips. Not 18.31. That's 183.1 pips against you. Okay? So, depending on your leverage and depending on your skill, will determine whether you can trade US 30 with $100. I could not do that with this broker, but I was able to do it on my other broker. Okay. But I can tell you right now, I mean, it's 183 pips off $100. You already blown your account. Okay. So I would not recommend US 30 if your broker has it set up like that and your margin and stuff like that. US 30 ain't for you. $1,000 and above is what I would say. My personal opinion. But anyway, so you got your pips that's against you, but I got two positions, so that's even worse. You know, that's $300. So got that, and then takes off. Okay, takes off. Here's your bag entry. Oh, great. Here we go. Get over here. I'm starting right here. Bag entry. Bag entry happens. I'm at $318 and 318 pips in profit by the time the bag entry has happened off of two positions. Okay? And on the lowest lot size, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Y'all hear all these? Sorry, y'all. Off of two positions, that's like $600 trade already. Off of lowest lot size. Off of $1,000 account, by the way. I'm telling y'all that. My suggestion. Then third position happens. And remember, when you get the bag entry, now you're going 50 pips. 50 pips is 5,000 points here. Okay? So with that, you wait until you get 5,000 points. So from this entry, 5,000 points is way over here. All right. Right here, maybe. Somewhere around there. Okay? 5,000 points. That's 50 pips. You see how far that is? Now, you got that one. That's going to be 50 pips. Plus, you got an additional entry. That's another 50 pips. So, I'm going to go another 5,000. Oh, good Lord. That thing. I hate it when it does that. And then we're going to do this. Where we go? Close enough. Right? Right there. And then I get out the trade. Now, I got 4 positions that went that far. This position is worth 50 pips. The second position went the full amount. That's 100 pips, right? So now I'm at 150 pips in profit. Plus, I told y'all it was already 300 pips in profit off by the time it got to this one. Or well, I guess you could call that like 30 each or something like that. But the point is, that was another double. That's 60. So that's what, like almost 250, 300 pips off of those 4 positions. And then if you feel like riding a wave all the way up, even more, just go to the top of the zone. I'm telling y'all, that's like what, $1,000 trade or more off of a 0.01. You almost made 100% of your profit in one day off of US 30, off the M5. How that sound?
It sounds great. Fantastic.
Right.
That is fantastic. Gosh.
Now here's
So just out of curiosity, if you go back to US 30, so you said that the arrow down is the market maker arrow, or what is that?
That's strategy 7. That's what they're gonna call the bank induction. So that's the institutional traders, the banks, the hedge funds, telling the market makers drive the price down. That's what that is. You see it all the time too, but it has to be an arrow going directly into the zone and closing in the zone, not a wick. I mean the wick can be there, but I want the candle to close in the zone. That's what that is. That's strategy 7.
Okay.
That makes sense?
It does make sense, yes.
You could just practice trading that strategy alone with one trade and just ride it on up. What was that?
This is Alvin.
Hey, Alvin.
Hey, and at that point, that's the best time to buy, correct?
Yep.
Because that's part of the bounce, and then you're waiting for the arrow,
Yep.
and at that point, you can either sell or hold on to it and wait for the third arrow, correct?
You would, yeah, you could either get out when the arrow comes if you want to just pip and dip, or you just hold it. I would hold it. I would hold it till, so when you get in here, so when it comes down, this is a buy. Even though the arrow says down, this is a buy entry. So you would buy on this candle, the next candle. When that, when you take your buy, you hold it until the arrow comes. Remember, I told you, majority of the time, from what I've seen, actually 100% of what I've seen is it's indicating that an arrow, a bag entry is getting ready to happen. When the bag entry happens, now your take profit is 50 pips from the bag entry. So the bag entry is your second position, second buy, and you're gonna set the take profit for 50 pips.
Okay, okay, I
Got
got you.
that? And
Right.
then, and he always says, if you got two arrows in the same direction with no interruption, then this is a valid arrow as well, without having to have a bounce. So take that position as well.
So that would give me my three positions, right?
That would be three if you just did bank induction, arrow, arrow. But this is actually four, because this part right here is strategy number 6. This is market makers. Arrow going in, bank induction. Candles in the zone, market makers. So I would have did 4 positions.
Okay.
And you just practice it. All you have to do is just practice it, and you'll start to see. It took me 4 days to be able to see this clearly. And I'm doing this off of the M5. They told me not to do it on the M5. So, you know, this is me. I'm not telling y'all to do it off of the M5. It's safer to look for them off of the M15 and off of currency pairs, because that's how Nate is going to teach y'all. So if you're going to do this, follow when Nate teaches you first. Master that. Then when you start getting all cool with yourself, come on over here to the indices and try it. But I'm telling y'all, this is how it worked for me. This is because I'm comfortable with it. And I know my indices. You know, I've been trading indices for last 2.5, 3 months now. I know S&P very well. So at US 30,
This makes you forget everything that I started out with.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just so y'all know, me and Alvin were neighbors. So and I was trying to get Alvin, teaching Alvin to trade, and I was teaching him what I was doing. But I gotta tell you, Alvin, I'm sorry. I know, but aren't you glad though? We ain't gotta draw no more Fibonacci lines.
Yeah, I didn't like them lines. They were a little.
I'll tell you. So now, but yeah, that's US 30, and then you just ride it. Like I said, if you get good in practice, ooh, look at that, cleared that resistance zone. If you get good at following the trend and holding the trade through the trend, you can make a lot of bank. But I'm not that good, so I would suggest if y'all want to try it, y'all practice it until you get good at it. But I don't care. All right. So here go S&P. Oh, and this is why. So on this one, I did US 30. I was trying to tell y'all what I did. So when I saw those 4 positions that I would have taken, by the time I got in US 30, what I did was I calculated 50 pips from this entry. And when I saw that it had not hit that yet, that's why I took this trade in a different account. This one. Okay. So, and this is off a $100 account, and I just made 50% profit off it, 54% profit off of it. Okay. And this is on its lower lot size. I am not telling y'all to do this. Don't do this. Put some more money in there before you start trading with US 30. But if you're comfortable, have at it. Okay. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is because I did not have AIRO in this broker, I just took a mirror trade. That's what I just did. So I calculated 50 pips from this last entry. And since I saw it didn't hit those 50 pips, I went ahead and took the trade. I was like, all right, cool. I'm still good for a buy. And then at the time, there was a resistance zone there, but it had not reached it yet. So when you saw me close it, right, it was because it was touching that resistance zone and I just got out. So technically, the way, as you can see, the way US 30 just did, I would have kept it in there. I would have probably made like $100. So I would have just basically made 100% of my balance in one day. But I just wanted to go to the resistance zone and bounce. Like I said, I go by, I'm a risky trader, but somewhat. Like I feel like I'm a little more conservative. I try and be a little safer. So especially on a small account like that, it was risky for me even do US 30 on it. And then of course those are the S&P trades. I did the same S&P trades in here that I did that I'm going to show y'all, but these are uh, 3 and not 4 positions. But I followed that same protocol. So what I did here on S&P, as you can see, we ain't even at no more resistance because it's gone. But it's very similar. See, this is what I have. Let me show y'all account history. So 4 positions. Okay, I have 4 because this, what I told y'all, was the off of the 15-minute. And that's actually, you can just add positions on. All I'm doing is compounding strategies. So the first 3 was, remember, I'm testing this market maker thing. So I think it's a entry, but I didn't do one. All I did was I saw for sure this bank induction happening. I'm like, all right, bet, bye. But I'm not up at this time, right? By the time I got in, this is 8 o'clock. So I'm in way over here. So I am in, that's 9. Let me tell y'all when I got in. 8:25. So I'm cool. This is off the 5-minute. I'm right here. Yeah, boom. I got in right here. Okay. So on this candle, I got in, and I got in because I did the same thing. I calculated 50 pips from this candle. It didn't hit it yet. This take profit was the 50 pips from that candle. So even though I didn't catch 50 pips off of it, I still caught pips. I was like, and it was low enough and close enough that I could catch, what was it, 25, 28 pips. So I got half of it. I'm more than happy with that, And then I saw I would have done a position and a position. I saw I would have had 3 positions. So I did 3 positions. Even though I'm only catching like a third of what I normally would have if I would have been up to catch it, I recognized that they were still valid entries, and had I gotten up for them, those trades would still be open. So that's why I was confident in taking my trades. I'm like, all right, bet, let's just go ahead and catch these rest of these pips. And if I would have left it in there, you see where I got out at 36.72. That thing went a whole nother 60 pips. Remember, every dollar move on S&P is 10 pips. So it would another 60. I would have had more money in there if I would have left it. But again, I'm not trying to catch all of the move. I just want to catch my pips and dip. I'd rather keep my money. I don't want to put any chances on it. But other than that, that's what those 3 were. And again, it could have been a 4th position just based off the market maker thing. I just didn't even pay attention at the time, I guess. I just saw this arrow. I was like, oh, bet, that's a position. Oh, 2 bag entries. Those are positions. Go. Now, this one is based off the 15-minute. So what I did was, when I saw those 3, I said, all right, did I get a bag entry off of the 15 on that as well? And I did. It was right here. So this happened at like 6:30. And when I was looking at, so that's a valid entry. Bounce, arrow, go. I calculated there was a resistance zone at the time, and that resistance zone was 20 pips away. But I said, okay, I had a bank induction off the 5-minute. I had market maker thing going on off the 5-minute and the 15. You see it right here? And I had 2 bag arrows off the 5-minute. How much more do you need to tell you that this is momentum? going up. Take the trade. That's what I did. I was like, oh, this is another buy. Let's go. Off the 15. And but the other thing though is when I do it off the 15 and I got a bag entry, that's 100 pips. That's not just 50. That's why I was telling y'all I'm catching 100 pips off that. And I did. And that thing still kept going. See what I'm saying? So actually, if and the only thing you have an issue with though, so here's the thing. If you want to trade US 30, you can. You'll catch more pip. You'll make more money per pip versus S&P 500. However, your drawdown is going to be very high. Okay, so if you don't have the money in your trading account balance to accept that kind of drawdown, don't do US 30. Do S&P 500. Same move. And by the way, there's a false equivalency on the three indices. So I'm gonna drop some game to y'all about that. S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. They may all three be US indices. They do not all move in the same direction. They do not. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, S&P 500 and US 30 is moving the same direction right now. But look, people would think that NASDAQ is doing the same. Look at what NASDAQ does. Look at all this consolidation going on. While these two were very clear in the way they wanted to move, NASDAQ was not. I'm actually let me compare. I'm sorry, I'm comparing wrong charts. Let me give you on a 15 on NASDAQ. Let me put AIRO on there so we can see. And the reason why I bring that up is because NASDAQ was in a downtrend at some point where the other two were going up. Even though eventually they all three go up, I would not just assume that just because Dow Jones was going up, that NASDAQ is going to go up. Don't make that assumption because you're going to get burnt. Yes, I'm in a meeting, son. Go. And so that's what I just want to make sure I made that clear because I hear a lot of people just assuming things. And I would say, you already know what the first three letters of the word assume is. Don't do it. You're going to get burnt, blow your account, and then you're going to be mad. So I'm going to just throw that out there. But if you want to trade US 30 and you have the capital to do it, go for it. You're going to catch the same amount of pips, but the pips are worth more on US 30 than they are on S&P 500. I'm more comfortable with S&P 500 because I'm trying to show people you could trade on smaller accounts and still maintain the goals of the compound plan that I'm following and that I'm sharing with everybody. That's the whole thing. So do US 30 on $1,000 above. Do S&P 500 on less than 1,000, and you can start with as low as $100. That makes sense, everybody?
Yep.
Yes, it does. It does.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure everybody stays safe in their trade now. Don't come to me and say, Jackie, I did S&P 500 and like my account's gone. I'm gonna be like, okay, you probably did not do 0.01. You probably thought you were cool and wanted to do a standard and thinking you was gonna make $100 in one day. And what happened was got your feelings hurt. So don't do it.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, so that's S&P. That's what I did. So I'm gonna tell y'all going forward, every time I see the setup, I'm gonna take a position, one position, see the arrow, take a second position, go off of the 15 every single time. You wanna know why it worked? Look, it did it the day before. Look at this. I got 4. Okay, and this time I have 4, and it's towards the end of the day. If I'm up at this time, this one right here, I'm up 4. Okay, so I got drawdown right now. Actually, I think that was me. I think my account was acting tripping. This one I got drawdown to deal with. So market maker move, right? This one would be my buy, right? So I got some heat happening right now. First position got some heat. I got 53 pips. Okay, 53 pips that I'm working with and some drawdown. I don't care, because when I'm doing with AIRO, my take profit is 50 pips. My stop loss is 100 pips. So manage your risk appropriately as well. Before you take your trades, you should have a take profit in mind, and you should also have a stop loss in mind. The reason why I say that is you don't see no stop losses right here. I don't put stop losses on my trades. I keep them in mind. Why? Because I'm always looking at when I'm trading, I plan on being at my computer anyway. So, and I don't go anywhere unless I'm done trading, pretty much. I try and schedule my day around that. That's what I do. So, and as you can see, it only took me an hour. This is from 8:02 to 9:38. I'm done for the day. Okay. And that was what is that? That's 30, almost 30 pips. That's 28 pips, 27, 27, 75 pips. I made weekly goal again in one day, in an hour, in 30 minutes. I'm done for the day. That's why when I'm at my computer and I'm trading, I can see all this stuff because I'm sitting here, and then I'm done. I don't care. The rest of my day is beautiful. So that's one of the reasons why I don't put no stop loss in there, because I know I'm gonna be here. If you know you ain't gonna be at your computer, put the stop loss in there then. But keep your stop loss in mind. The stop loss is to help you manage your risk. You should know going into a trade how much you're willing to lose. You don't think about how much you're willing to win. You think about how much you're willing to lose. Okay? That is going to dictate your stop loss. I mean, your lot size. Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. That makes sense to y'all?
Yep.
Okay.
It does.
I just want everybody to be safe now. Again, don't come to me telling my son Jackie, you said my stop loss was supposed to be like 150, and so I said no, I did not. I told you it was supposed to be 100. So if you put that standard on there and you went 100 pips backwards, that's $1,000. That's not my fault. You lost 1,000. You should have not. Maybe that wasn't the size account. If you're willing to lose 1,000, go ahead and go for that standard. On a .01 on this, as you can see, it's 100 pips is $10. All right. So $10 probably ain't nothing for somebody, but $10 is a lot when it's $100 account, which is what this is. That's 10% in one day. You can't make 10% at no bank account, not with no savings. You can't even get a 0.5% in a year right now. Okay. And you just made 10%. So all you got to do is think about that with compounding. 10% a day. Come on, y'all. We sleeping. People don't understand. But like I said, it did this the other day. So I had these two candles. I had 53 pip drawdown. Then what did it? It did it again. So they were messing with people yesterday. They was like, oh no, drive it down, collect the money, drive it up. Oh, people want to be smart. Let's go back down again, collect the money, then take off. They ain't messing around. They got this on lock. But I'm already in here, right? So I'm in here. I got 53 pip drawdown. And then here's my bag entry. You see how many pips I'm at? By the time my bag entry came in, I'm at 71 pips profit. Remember, I'm on the M15. When the bag entry comes, I'm taking 100 pips from the bag entry. Okay? Now, bag entry, bounce, AIRO, go. I'm getting in right here. And let me confirm that is a bullish candle or bearish candle. Hold up. Let me see. Scroll over. Here we go. Boom. That's a bearish candle. So you really would have got in up here. Had some drawdown. But I would have got in here. I don't care about the drawdown. And then we go on 100 pips from there, right? At the top of that, that's 56 pips. Came back down. 32 pips against me. And then it goes again, 100 pips right there. Before the end of the day. Okay? Now, remember, I said that's off the bag entry, 100 pips before the end of the day, because you know I ain't trying to pay no swap charges. 100 pips off that. Plus, I got in with my first position that was already 71 pips in profit by the time the bag came. So that take profit was 100 pips from the bag. Total trade is 171 pips off of the first entry. I just made 271 pips off of two positions, which is what I did yesterday. Then the other 100 and something came from the oil trades that I did. And those are
I
off of the M15. Y'all follow me?
I I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to bring the mood down at all. But I have a question.
Sure.
Using just the standard bag method, when is the last time you had a loss?
Um, I had a loss yesterday, actually. It was because I did a currency pair. And I did a bag entry against the trend. That's the other thing. I'm successful. I'm very successful with these because they're all going with the trend. The one I did yesterday, bag entry, was against the trend, and it was a loss of 40 pips.
Can you think you can find what you and show us what you're talking about?
Yeah. I believe that was GBPJPY. So I think that was the dragon, if I remember. And it wasn't off of this account. It was off of something else because I was testing a different broker. AIRO. So off of the infantine, this one right here. Yeah, I'm still mad about that. So this is a bag. It what I don't know about this support being there. Huh.
That was going to be my question. Was this the support pop up afterwards?
You know what? This is weird because I could have sworn this may not have been the one then. Oh, I'm on an hour. That's why. Whew. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking for two arrows here. So what I did was I got in late. So I didn't get on the first bag entry. I got in on the second arrow thinking that yeah, this thing right here. You see it? Let me move over. Okay. So this was not a valid bag entry, right? It was a second arrow continuation from this. So the support thing, I didn't calculate it because I thought it was going to just break through because it was a second arrow. That's why. So it wasn't an initial bag entry. It was a second arrow bag entry. And as you can see, it was too close to the support zone, but I thought it was going to go down. So I got tricked by the market yesterday. And
So you thought it was just weak
yeah, I thought this
support?
was weak. Yeah. Lesson learned. Mm. But on an initial bag entry, I don't remember the last time I took a loss on it. But then again, I've only got the error. This week I only got the error indicator back on Tuesday, so I haven't taken a loss on it using a regular bag entry. No. Oh, look at that. We got exit. We got a gold one. Y'all want to look at this gold one?
Yeah, let's look at gold. I like gold.
Let's go to gold. Ooh, snap. Gold's on a downtrend.
Darn.
Look at that melt. Okay, hold up.
But
This is a
see, it's
bag entry. Oh snap! Hold on. Good Lord, it's just dropping. Hold on, I gotta get to my thing. Get in here! Oh man, I think I missed it. Oh
see that's
come on, that drop. I missed it because.
all right. It went. Wow, that's a big crazy drop.
Okay, hold on. Let me jump in there, y'all. Boom. Let's go. I'm jumping in. And it's retracing on me. You sucker. See what
Isn't
I'm
it a
talking
little
about?
late to jump in?
No, it ain't jump. Nah, hold up. Let me see. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let's do this. Heck no, it ain't that late. Let's go. Look, ooh. I'm on a lowest. I'm on a 0.01 because I'm on a $100 account, right? 50 pips is $5. On gold, you're supposed to do 50 pips. $100 stop loss off of a bag entry. So we got the bag entry and I jumped in. So you saw that support and I thought the support was weak because it was busting through there, right? So if you do your count and it's not 50 pips, then normal initial bag entry is don't take the trade. I'm taking the trade because I don't. This thing hasn't even been retested. It seems a little weak. Oh, but wait a minute, I forgot to check my trend. Oh, I think this might be a loss because we in an uptrend. Dang it! I got excited.
You
All
just
right,
you just repeated what you did yesterday.
I did. Dang it! All right, but guess what I'm about to do? Hold up. Jackie is gonna wait until break through that. I'm gonna wait till this candle close. When this candle close, I'm closing it and just taking whatever profit it give me. Cause that is not good, y'all. Don't do this. Don't do
Oh,
it because I'm going against the trend. You don't want to go against the trend.
well, it looks like it's going through.
Yeah, you know what? And that was false because that's what happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, but well, you
I'm
are.
gonna wait for this candle to close, and then I'm taking whatever it gives me. If it gives me 25 pips, that's good. It's at 13, 14. Come on.
You're, well, you're getting there.
I will take this if it hit. Oh, you son of
Uh-huh.
a. Just give me $2 so I can roll out. I want to take that 20 pips. I just want to make this an even 120. Give it to
Are
me. Give
you
it to me.
looking at are you
Huh?
looking at the hour for the trend?
No, all I did was just zoom out. That's all I did.
Oh,
Yeah, just zoom out and on the trend for the 5, I was just zooming out and saw that I had more green than I did red. So uptrend it is. Um, this thing playing. It's getting ready to reverse on me, and then I'm gonna be feeling kind of salty if it does that. So don't do that, y'all.
I see what you mean. How you say it
Oh,
moves
you're getting
fast. This moves really fast.
Yeah, give me my $2 and I'm closing this. Give me my $2. Yeah, the gold move real fast. As soon as that thing hit 2, I'm closing.
that's exactly why you got to use them lower time frames because it
Yep.
moves too fast.
Yeah, almost there. 190. I bet you that thing hit 2 and it was 2 and it moved and then it was retracing. Go, 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 go. There.
There you go.
Okay. Whoo! I don't even care if it goes even further. I don't care. I don't like that. But look at where it's at though. It's creating the low of the day. Not good. This is an uptrend. So what's gonna happen is look at how you see it's reverse, it's retracing back.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, y'all. Follow the trend. That was funny because that's exactly what I did yesterday, and I just did it again. See, I'm not perfect, but guess what? I closed with profit though.
Yep.
Oh man, but yeah, don't do that, especially since it was creating the low of the day. So I should have paid attention to that. First of all, I should have checked to make sure the overall trend, but I was so focused on the other ones, I didn't even do that. I was just happy we got a gold alert. But that's 20 pips for the day off of that. I've made 20% in this account. Love it. But yes, don't do that, y'all. And look at that retracement. Woo, it's going right back up. If you can't see what I'm talking about, let me go in so you see what I'm talking about. See, I got in, I got out down here, and then it retraced back up. So I would have been taking a loss. No, thank you. But what I'm expecting it to do at this point, since we're talking about it, and we got 20 minutes left in the call, I feel like if this candle does not create a newer low, okay, then this would be the low of the day, and it's just going to go back up again to complete the rest of the uptrend for the rest of the day. That's what I'm expecting it to do. And this right here is called a fractal. Y'all know what fractals are? Have y'all heard of those?
Fractal.
Uh-huh.
No, that's a
No,
negative.
that
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, let me just drop some knowledge for y'all then. Let's drop, because guess what? I just learned this just last week from Bobby. And when Bobby told me that, I was like, what? You got to be kidding me. And now all I see is fractals now. Fractal is formed between 3 candles. Okay. A fractal low is the lowest point between 3 candles. Do you see? 1, 2, 3. Fractal low. Okay. What happens is you don't know that this is a fractal until this candle closes. I can clearly see that this is a fractal because it's not coming any further down. It's already created a wick and it's retracing, okay? Unless it decides to have some momentum behind it to come back down to try and create a lower low, this is the fractal candle. What fractals signify is a price change, price action change in another direction. That's all they do. That's all they do. So next, every time you see it, just know that price went back the opposite direction. Here go another one. 1, 2, 3. Fractal low. Price went back up. Okay. That's all it is. Here's another one. 1, 2, 3. Fractal high. Price went down. That's all that is. Now, the importance of them is this. I get a fractal high knowing that price. Oh, snap. Look at this. Bank induction. Look at that. Bank induction strategy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Gold was already being told to melt. And you know what? This happened at 9:25. I must have been ignoring that. I must have been ignoring the alert. I don't remember seeing the alert come up at that time. Huh.
I don't think. Well,
Interesting. I'll check it out. Maybe I didn't set my alerts properly or something like that. Because this is a sell all day right here, as you clearly see. All right, so fractal high, right, tells me that price is about to change. It's very important when they happen in a zone, because that's just another confirmation to signifying to you that the price is going to go the opposite direction. So a fractal high, I wouldn't know it is that until this is confirmed. Okay. And then you could just go ahead and take a sell off of that. It's a scalping technique. So you're not really trying to catch 20, 30 pips off of the 5 minute on those, but you can catch 5 or 10. 5 or 10 on gold is what? $5, $10
yeah.
on a point on one, right? You can do that all day. Scalp, 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 all day, right? Now, I know I'm going to sell from that. And then look at this bank induction strategy number 7. We just talked about it. Got an arrow going into the zone, even though it didn't actually fully close in. I'm not really familiar with gold right now, but seeing that and then seeing this happen, okay, maybe you don't have to go all the way in there. Just show me an arrow going into the zone. Take a sell on the next candle. On top of that, you're already in the trade before this bounce arrow, go arrow happens. Because remember, you taking this off of the bank induction, you already in the sell. This arrow don't even appear until this candle closes. So you got, instead of you getting in down here, you end up here. Okay, off of this bank induction, with a further confirmation from a fractal high out of a resistance zone that you in a sell. That's 3 confirmations. Take the trade. And then once that bounce arrow goes, so here, how many positions I got? From the bank induction, 1. I'm from the fractal, 2, if I'm scalping, right? Bounce arrow go is going to be the determining factor on what my take profit is. Off of gold, we're doing 50 pips, take profit, 100 pips, stop loss. Once this candle closes, from here, count 50 pips. That is your take profit for all 3 positions. Okay? From here, where you take profit at? We going 50s right here. You hit 50 right here. 3 positions. That's 150 pips minimum off of gold. 3 positions. You done. And then came back. If you want to scalp this fractal low, go back up. Keep doing that. And then what happened? Another arrow appeared. Bounce, arrow, go. And like we just, 50 pips is what it is. If it truly is that. If I would have got in when I should have instead of way down here. But it was moving so fast, as y'all clearly saw, you might not get in at that point, but that was still a valid trade. Now, did it actually go 50 pips? I don't think it did, actually. I think it stopped. Is this 50? No, 35. So Yeah, and it was creating a low, so susceptible, but it could come back down. That was a retracement. It could come back down and finish that 50. So you can either just take your money and run, or you could have held it and see if it was going to do a 50. Me personally, I don't like messing with lows of the day unless it's toward the end, unless it's the end of the money zone, and then I'm expecting it to break out from that. Other than that, I would have just took my money and ran like you just saw me do. Okay, that's gold. How y'all feel about that one?
Well, um, hmm. No, I see. I trade gold. That's the one thing that I. It's easy for me. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's easy for me even without anything on it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm having problems with the currencies. So currency pairs are like golly, but
Mm.
gold is like gold works, and so I don't know.
It's just the way your mind is wired because they move
Mm,
differently. They're different things. News affects them differently too. Maybe news that would affect the currency pair negatively, it actually helps gold. You know, they're just different. So I understand. I'm the same way. I already told people stop. Don't ask me no. I already told people. They asked me like, "What currency pair do you trade?" I don't. I don't trade no currency pairs. um, but other than that, that was actually pretty nice. I'm pretty happy about that, even though I was sweating though. Whoo boy. But I got excited. But however, I don't like I said, I don't think it's gonna go any further lower. Unless I can't predict the market, but we are in an overall uptrend off
Trend, yeah.
this. But because that bank induction happened to drive the price up to them really want to go down, they may be now changing the trend. So we might be seeing the beginning of gold on a downtrend for the next 3 4 days. And well, today's Thursday, so and tomorrow's the end of the week. So you might see an entire gold melt down to like through here tomorrow, possibly.
All
We'll
right.
see. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all gold on the 15 too, because that same thing I did off of the 15 for S&P with the 100 pips, I'm trying to
Mhm.
do that also on gold. So, um, you see this? Here's the arrow. So I did get an arrow, and so because we had those original arrows, this arrow got created on the 15, and I see we got a bounce from a zone. Arrow, go. Now from the close of this candle, we would have got in here, and that's not 100 pips.
No.
So I'm not confident yet that I can securely do. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. I'm not confident yet that I can securely do 100 pips on gold from the M15, but I get really close though. That's 81 pips. Not bad. Maybe might get 100, maybe. And the trend is changing. So, that might have been 100 pips. That's nice. But you see, I got a fractal high. I'm like, all right, bet fractal high off of a resistance. Psh, price is changing. Let's go. All day. I just love, like, man, like, I used to trade the Eris wedge alerts, the other product that they have. And
Yeah.
I was just, I created my own strategy out of it. I was taught by other traders here. But then they use all kinds of stuff on indicators on their stuff, and I can't. So I created my own simple strategy out of it. But even with that, it was like 5 10 pip scalping technique that I was doing, and every time I started seeing wedges, I started seeing wedges all over the place now. So now I can draw a wedge. So this is a wedge, like right here, boom. That's a
Yeah.
wedge, breakout. Okay, wedge, breakout. Long wedge. It
So
might not
let's
even be
notice
a
come.
wedge. It might be
Mhm.
trend change.
I didn't get an alert. Let's see.
Wait a minute. Oh, what was that? You said something?
No,
Oh,
I was just saying I didn't. I was checking to see whether Aris sent me an alert for gold, but I don't think they.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I'm not on Eris anymore though. Just so I have not traded it since Arrow was released.
Oh no, they actually did send one.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Was what was it on?
descending wage on gold.
Oh, isn't that
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah.
But you know what? Since it was a descending wedge, it was not a that was a continuation. Then it was not a trend change.
Yeah.
That's nice though. So with that wedge alert, and by the way, with those wedge alerts, I'm catching 25, 50 pips off of that from the breakout. So on that one, then we probably are. Like I just said, gold is changing into a downtrend. That's nice. So tomorrow, if y'all should be looking for sales eventually.
Okay.
Nice. Well, we got 8 minutes left. So how y'all feel about this trading session today? What y'all feel about like Arrow? Do y'all want more of these? Let me know. What's up?
Yeah, let's do more of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, absolutely. I think so.
It was great. I learned so much. Like,
Oh, did I
oh my
overwhelm
God.
y'all though? Let me know if I overwhelmed you, because then I can kind of tailor it back a little bit.
No, I liked it.
For
Okay.
me, I think I have to get my computer set up the right way. My screens.
Mm, I can help you with that if you need it.
I I think the developer is releasing another strategy today or tomorrow.
Yeah, he should be.
On
Yes, today. He should be releasing it today. Yeah. I think it's strategy two, he said, but then he said he's gonna add a little bit something extra, and the something extra I don't know about. So I'm gonna be watching that video today. Actually, after we get off this call, I'm gonna go right into the back office and go watch the video because I already done caught my pips for the day. So just in case y'all don't know, that's 200 pips caught. Oh man, I just love it. I love trading. I love trading. And I'm like I said, I'm only in demo because I was already in live earlier in the week. I don't care how much I love you guys. I am not putting my live money up for grabs after I make my pip goal.
Okay.
Sorry, not gonna do it. But if we trade on a Monday and I haven't made pip goal, sure, I'll do it live with y'all. No problem in my live account. So maybe I might do that next week. It's just Monday is my day where I focus. I'm like extremely focused on my trading, so I really don't like to be distracted because I don't want to miss
Mhm.
anything. And since I'm messing with my live money, I don't like that.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm just being real with y'all. Like I'm about my money. I don't play no games in these markets. So I love y'all dearly, but I'm not putting my money up for grabs for y'all. But we can go do this all day. But anyway, I'm testing this broker like I said, and I liked it because what was it? I did not they charged me commission off of the indice, but it was only 7 cents. Which ain't bad. Uh, cause my CoinEx broker charged me 20 cents on I'm talking about on the lowest lot size. Charged me 20
Mhm.
cents off of that.
Hmm.
So okay, so they won on commission. The other thing they won off of is they offer a lot more stuff, man. They offering me what am I saying here? I'm gonna be here in demo all day, all this on this other stuff. So these are your indices. I love UK. If you are up for the London session and like following the same strategy to do S&P, do it on UK. Do it on German 30. If you up for those sessions, hit those indices up. They just as good. Japan 225. That spread is horrible, so I will never trade that. This is a smaller index. It's one of the European ones. I can't remember what it is, but it's pretty small. So a big movement on that doesn't happen as often, but you might want to check it out. Bitcoin, Ripple, Dash. I don't even know what this is. What is this? I can't tell. I don't know. I know these are other cryptos. That's what these are. I know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I know what Neo is because I had some, and I got plenty of Ripple. Can I tell y'all? I got Ripple when it came down. I got in on Ripple when it was 19 cents per coin. I spent $100. Where's Ripple at now? I think it's like 40 cents per coin, 50 cents per
Mm.
coin, something like that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I already done made my money back. Oh yeah. I'm chilling. I'm waiting for that thing. As soon as that thing hit $1, I'm gonna sell maybe 10 of my coins. I'm gonna sell 10 of my coins so I can get my money back, right? And then hold the rest till for forever. And like I think I'm gonna double it every time it doubles like $10 or something like that. I'll sell like another 10 coins. Regardless, the point of the matter is my $100 is gonna turn into something big off of Ripple. And no, I am not buying no Bitcoin. No, thank you. um, what was I gonna tell y'all? I'm not telling y'all about the broker just so y'all go to the broker. What I'm saying is I liked it that it had these offering these other things like this right here. It's platinum, copper, natural gas. Very hard for me to trade natural gas. I've been trying and trying, and the candlesticks on natural gas is hard for me to be able to find a trend and catch it. So I'm still working on that. These are my oils. I love my oils. I've been trading oils for like the last year. Bread and butter. Them things move beautifully. Um, and then you got all these foreign exotic pairs. But what I'm really wanting to show y'all was
Hey, Jackie, what about electric?
hmm, like what do you mean?
Like utilities, electric?
Oh, well, they got these stocks right here. You know what? I'm silly. I should have just did this. Duh. So I got my cryptos. I got them real exotics. I got my metals. We got the energies and the indices. And here go the shares, the stocks. We got US and we got EU. So here's your stocks.
Oh,
Uh,
who is this broker again?
this is Osprey FX.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, check them out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you guys. I'm in a meeting. I'm in a meeting. Go over there. Okay, go. Sorry, you guys. Um, Yeah, all of those. It's very similar. You know, FX Choice offers the same thing, but if you haven't already been in with them, you can't get in with them because they don't accept U.S. traders anymore. So I was trying to find for people to find another one, and a couple of people in this group and another group that I see, they've been using Osprey. They haven't had any issues, so I'm like, all right, bet let me try them out, and I like it. The only thing my profit. So y'all saw I made 200 pips on CoinX. I probably would have made more money because of the profit calculation, and I'll show y'all that too real quick. But anyway, those are the shares, and I like these EU shares. That's what I wanted. I wanted the I don't see Barclays in here, and that's what I was actually looking for. I bet y'all didn't know Adidas was an EU share. Um, uh, not a US company. I didn't even know that. Not till I saw that. Bayer, same thing. We already know about Volkswagen, but I was looking for Barclays, and they don't have it. But I know LMFX, not LCMFX, but LMFX does. But they wanted to try and eat me up on a spread and on a commission. I was like, no, thank you. So I will not be trading with y'all. But those are the symbols there with Osprey. And then, oh, this is what I want to tell y'all about the indices. And you should look at this. EUR, look at that. Y'all might want to go check that EUR out. Um, what you want to look for, and you do this for any asset instrument that you're trading, by the way. Each broker calculates your margin and your profit differently. So on S&P 500 here, if you right click and you get your specifications, you go to properties, your contract specification. Each asset has one. You want to look for your profit calculation mode, which on here is CFD, and your margin calculation mode, which is CFD. You'll see it could be futures on both. One could be futures and the other one CFD. One could be like CFD and CFD leverage. CFD means contract for difference. It all means something different, and it all means profit is different. The reason why I'm bringing this up to you is this. On CoinX, my other broker, the one I've been using, theirs is way different. That's on UK. Where's my S&P at? It's probably up at the top. No, it's not. Let's find it in here. Indices. S&P properties. All right. That see profit calculation, futures, margin calculation, CFD leverage. So what that means is I will make more money on the profit calculation of trading S&P 500 with CoinEx, and it will use less margin on each trade, which is why I was able to take those 3 trades and the US 31 on CoinEx, whereas on Osprey I couldn't because of the margin. It was sucking up my margin too much off of $100 account. So I couldn't do those same trades on US 30 because of my capital. As I got more capital in the account, I'll be able to do those multiple positions. But that's one thing that you might want to pay attention to. Plus, because the profit calculation is CFD, it's worth a little less. So if I'm trying to figure out to balance with broker, what are the products that you are offering me that I could trade off of? Plus, what is my profit calculation? Can I still make the money that I want to make, even though it might be a little bit less with this broker? So my 75 pips might be only worth $730, right, for the week versus $750 with CoinEx. Am I willing to accept that $20 difference because of what they're offering me? My answer would be yes, because now I know I could do 100 pips off of something and make up that $20 difference and still have all the offerings that I still want with this broker. You see what I'm saying? So I do that all the time. I look at all different brokers and everything that they offer, and I go through these things a lot. So sometimes when I don't get back to you, if you message me, I'm probably researching stuff like this. I'm always researching. I'm always testing. I'm always trying to perfect things. I'm trying to master my craft. This is my career. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. So in order for me to keep being successful at it, I got to keep trading and I got to keep monitoring things and trying different things out, you know. So that's one thing. But when later on, when we get into EAs and stuff like that, I'll show y'all how I utilize the EAs too. And no, I am not using one of the EAs right now. I'm about to upgrade my package though to silver so that I can get the EA license again, because I was a part of the test group earlier, and I'm gonna go with Gearbox. That's the one I'm gonna use, and I have my reasons for that. But I'll get with y'all on another call about that. Other than that, though, it looks like we at the end. Is there any questions or things you want to discuss right now? If not, you can always just put it in the chat, our group chat. Remember, our group chat is private, so nobody gets in there unless I put them in there. And then I appreciate everybody being respectful in the chat. I know it's not my chat. I'm not that type of person to be blowing up chats, by the way. So if y'all, I'm not sitting up here doing all them welcomes and stuff like that. That's not me. You know, my chat is, I run my chat the way I'm doing it. I created it because I felt like all of y'all are in there in AP personally, because, and you use my sponsor. So I appreciate that, because of course I'm getting commission off of that. Now, as a result, y'all I want to make sure that y'all are actually utilizing the products and you're being successful with it. So my success with the product is one thing, but I want y'all to be successful in it so y'all can believe in it as much as I do. That's the whole point of all this. Okay? Any questions?
Okay.
Comments?
No, that's it.
All right, y'all. Okay. Well, I'm going to figure out the next time I could do this. I just happen to have today be a day I could do it. Maybe the next time I won't have all these kids. You know what? Next Thursday, I'm not going to have all these kids in the house. So we might do this again next Thursday.
Sounds good to me.
All right, y'all. But yeah, hit me up on Telegram if y'all have any questions or if you need any help. I know, Trina, you said you had something that you wanted to deal with me about. So let me know. I'm actually going to go feed the kids their lunch right now. So I'm going to be off for at least an hour. So I'll be back on like around 1:30. I mean, I might be in there for chat, but I can't really be at my computer. So
I fixed it though.
you did fix it? Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right,
It looks
good.
exactly like your screen now.
Excellent. So y'all go catch y'all pips. We still got like what, an hour or two left in the money zone. I think that was an EU or AUD one that came up. Go ahead and try it out. Let me stop sharing my screen, and let me know if everything's cool with y'all and ask any questions y'all have them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
All right,
thank you so
y'all.
much.
I'll drop the recording to y'all once it's done.
All right, thanks,
Okay.
Jackie.
I
All right,
appreciate
take
it.
care.